what's up everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC 278, Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards 2. Not the greatest pay-per-view at all. It's got a couple fights I'm looking forward to, and I found some really good betting spots, but yeah, man, it's just really not a great pay-per-view overall. I'm going to go over a couple things before we get into them bets. Everybody, tomorrow at 4 p.m., I will be on Brady from DFS by the Numbers YouTube channel. We're going to be going over these fights and our best bets for 2 hours before the prelims start, so 4 p.m. Eastern until 6 p.m. Eastern. Be a couple other guys on there with us, and it's going to be awesome. It's an awesome opportunity. So I got one of the better communities in the game, I think. So if you guys could come show up and show out, man, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it, and you get some good information there too. But yeah. Also, we're going to do a quick recap of UFC San Diego real quick, and then we'll get right into these bets. UFC San Diego was the worst card I ever had. It was just terrible. Went 0-4 for minus 10.4 units. Worst card I ever had. First time I ever got swept. So, yeah, my 4 losing bets, man. I had Ode Osborne over 2.5 rounds. Lost 1.8 units on that. And, I mean, we've gone over his fight IQ all week on how ridiculous that was. So, yeah, I had the over in that. I thought he was going to stick and move. He didn't do it. Second losing bet was Marlon Vera, parlayed with Ode Osborne. Yeah, man, Ode, he really got me on that one. But I got myself by putting in parlays and putting in, you know, a over-under and a money line bet, parlay on a same card. So I usually don't even do parlays, let alone do that. So I lost 2 units on that. Third losing bet was Bruno Silva, parlayed with Boudet. Yeah, man, both them dudes fought terrible. Boudet didn't deserve that win, and Silva, man, one of my guys in the comments said it's like they got the invasion of the body snatchers. So I think that's what happened to him, and like Lucie Godinez, all that. Everybody just fought so weird. But yeah, lost 4.1 units on that. And my fourth losing bet was Benitez under 1.5 rounds, parlayed with Silva. And obviously I had Silva anchor in 2 parlays. I really thought he was a lock. You know, I thought he was going to fight way better than that, and he just didn't. So I lost 2.5 units on that. But yeah, if Silva would have won, I would have won 2.5 units. So it was all hinging on him. And yeah, dude, he showed up and just fought terrible. So, but yeah, man, that brings my official bet record to 133-98 for plus 39.05 units. And I'm still doing good, still up 39 units, but man, I was at 49, closing in on 50, gonna keep it moving, and just had that terrible card. So you know me though, man, I'm gonna bounce back from that. Mr. Pay-Per-View is gonna show up tomorrow and hit these bets. So yeah, but everybody right now, man, please, if you already haven't, please take the time to like this video and subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I got about 920 right now. It's awesome. Hoping tomorrow will help out a lot. Appreciate Brady giving me that chance. So yeah, man, appreciate everybody. So here's my 4 bets. I only have 4 now because Miranda Maverick, like I said, the under fell off. So my first bet is a giant underdog bet. This might not be a popular bet with everybody, but man, I had to take it. I got Marcin Tybura at plus 350. I have 1.2 units to win 4.2 units. And I like that, man. I really like Marcin Tybura. He's a good heavyweight. You know what you're going to get out of him. He's got decent to good stand-up veteran with a ton of fights. He's got good offensive and defensive wrestling. And he's a tough dude, and he's got good cardio. That's another thing we know about him, so I like that. Great wrestling. You seen him out wrestle Sergey Spivak a couple fights ago, and that's tough to do. Sergey Spivak's got some of the better wrestling and grappling in the heavyweight division. So I think if he can do that, and what I seen with Juan Ospina being able to do with Romanov, I think Tybura is better than Juan Ospina. He's younger. He's in better shape, in my opinion, and I think he could get the win. The first round, obviously, is going to be dangerous, but he's probably going to get taken down once or twice, but he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So as long as that he can survive on the ground, keep getting back to his feet. Romanov likes to use big suplexes and power moves to get his takedowns. That's why he gasses out. That's why I don't even really care if he's in excellent shape, because it's not really the shape he's in. It's just the fact that he uses explosive movement for everything he does. He throws wild, crazy strikes, very explosive and powerful, and his takedowns are like giant suplexes, and he's constantly using all his strength. And at altitude, man, I don't think that's going to help him. And this is a huge step up in competition. So, yeah, you give me Marcin Tybura at plus 350, 1.2 units to win 4.2 units. And either way, I think it's going to be a really close fight, really good fight. Second bet, I have Aoriqileng. I have 2.5 units to win 1.5 units. And, yeah, man, I like him. I like what I seen today at the face-offs. He looked a lot bigger than Jay Perrin. I think he's a lot more dangerous than Jay Perrin. I think he hits way harder. I think he has better striking. I think he has good offensive and defensive grappling, enough to deal with Jay Perrin. It's not like Jay Perrin's like a D1 wrestler or nothing like that. He's got good MMA wrestling, but Aoriqileng took down Molina. He's looked good. He's looked good. He took down Cameron Ellis and beat him down. But yeah, man, I just like Aoriqileng here. I think he's going to have more output and more power. And he may be able to get Perrin out of there. I don't know. Perrin's super tough. But, we also got to worry about Aoriqileng going out there and gassing out. And I don't think he's going to do that. I think even Perrin slowed down a little bit in his last fight with Bautista. He came in on a little bit of short notice, but still, at altitude, Aoriqileng, I think, can put a beating on this dude. So I'm not impressed with Jay Perrin anywhere, but he's a great dude, though. I did watch an interview on the MMA Engine with Uncle Weezy and Lou Betcha, and it was a good interview. He's a cool dude. Third bet, another underdog play. I have Jose Aldo plus 110. I have 2 units to win 2.2 units, and I just love Jose Aldo here. He's going to be bigger. He's gonna have great takedown defense, better striking in my opinion. Merab throws a lot of wild, crazy spinning stuff and big shots, wild shots, but Jose Aldo has some of the best technical striking in the game. If you do that, that might work on some other people, but if you do that with Jose, he's gonna pick you apart, hit you with some big shots. I like his leg kicks. I watched Merab. He was having trouble taking John Dodson down. He took Cody Stamann down a couple times, but he wasn't able to hold him down at all. And then after like the second round, he wasn't even able to get none. So I really like Jose Aldo here. I really think he's gonna have better striking. The 3 rounds favors him. Obviously, they're at altitude again, so we got to worry about Jose. But I've never really seen Jose gas out in a 3-round fight. It's not like he really gasses out. Jose gets tired because he's just like taking a beating. Like he was taking them beatings from Max Holloway, and by the fourth round, this accumulation of beating, him getting taken down, and them dudes are way bigger. And when he came, he took that beating by Petr Yan, but I thought he won the first 2 rounds, or 2 out of 3 rounds before they got in the 4th, and then he kind of gassed. But he was also, Petr Yan is a tough dude, and that was Jose. Like I said, I love Jose here. I like Merab, but I've been hearing talks of him going down to 125 too. So I don't know, man. I think that he's going to try his shots a couple times. I think Jose is going to stuff him. I think Jose is going to hit him with good shots in the clinch and then start picking him apart in the stand-up. Hit him with some leg shots or leg kicks, and I just think that he'll be able to win this fight. I'm going with the GOAT. I want to see him get another title shot. So, yeah, man, I'm taking Jose Aldo and at underdog prices. I love it. He's never gotten beat by just a straight wrestler, and he's fought good ones. Uriah Faber, Chad Mendez, a lot of good dudes. He's looked good in his last 3 fights. He's looked good against Marlon Vera. He's got a win over him, and obviously that's gigantic. He's the last dude to beat Marlon Vera, and Marlon Vera is a savage. He's got the win over Pedro Martinez. Looked pretty good in that. Solid, fought tough for 3 rounds, and then beat up Rob Font over 5 rounds. So not really questioning his cardio when he looked good for 5 rounds against Font. I think he's got his weight cut down, and I think he's going to get this win. I almost wish I would have put a little more on him. 4th bet is the only parlay that I have on this card. It's a 3-fight parlay. I have Tyson Pedro, Amir Albazi, and Kamaru Usman. And I like all 3 of these guys to get the wins, man, to get pretty dominant wins too, to be honest. I think Tyson Pedro is going to get the first round either TKO or sub. Hit Harry Hunsucker with some leg kicks, protect your chin for 2 minutes, and you're going to get that dude out of there. All of Hunsucker's fights, wins or losses, have ended in the first round. And Amir Albazi, man, I think he's better everywhere than Figeiredo, his little brother. I think that his striking's better. I think he has more power. I think he's more technical. I think he has better wrestling than Figeiredo, and his jiu-jitsu is fire. Like, I know Figeiredo got that knee bar on Daniel Da Silva, but he ain't tapping out that many people, and Daniel Da Silva doesn't look like he's all that great. And that was out of nowhere. He set it up good too. He actually set it up by faking an arm bar and then went to it. So yeah, man, I like Amir Albazi everywhere here, especially in the cardio department. And my 3rd bet, or the 3rd fighter on it, Usman, man, I like Usman here. I think he's got the striking to stand with Leon Edwards. I think he's going to be able to clinch Edwards up against cage and beat him up there. I think he can take him to the ground and beat him up on the ground and get some takedowns on him. He's one of the best fighters I've ever seen fight in the cage, so I'm definitely not going to fade him, on Leon Edwards, who's never even beat a top 5 guy in his career. Like, I do like Edwards, and he's going to beat most people at 170, but I don't think he beats Burns. I don't think he beats Colby. I don't think he beats Hamzat. It's going to be I think it's going to be a pretty dominant decision by Usman. If he does use his wrestling a lot, you've seen in their first fight he started melting Leon towards the end of that fight in the third round. So if he does use his wrestling a lot, maybe he can, because Leon has terrible gas tank in my opinion. If you watch him fight, who was it? Oh God, the dude from Sweden, the wrestler Gunnar Nelson. He's from Sweden or Norway, somewhere over there. But by the third round, he was able to get Leon Edwards down in their 3-round fight, got mount, and was beating him up, almost got the finish before the end of the third. So I think if Usman can take him down, beat him up, he may be able to get a 4th or 5th round finish, but I'm going to call it a decision. So I got 3.5 units to win 3 on that, and I really like that parlay. I think it's really safe. So those are my 4 bets. Everybody, you can go follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Blood Money MMA Bets, and that's where you're going to see all these betting stubs and get some other information and stuff like that. And you can comment with me, go back and forth, whatever. Appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, I think I got one of the best communities in this game, man. Everybody's cool. Everybody, not too much negativity or nothing like that. So let's get these wins, man. It's everybody versus the bookie. So let's put all our smarts together and win that money. But good luck this weekend, everybody. And I hope to see and hear from some of you guys tomorrow on that show with Brady, man. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.